Yes, Santosh.
સર આપણા પ્રેક્ટિકલ ક્યારે ચાલુ થવાના?
Yeah, good afternoon. Yeah, practical now, I think we do not have a separate, right now, the separate timetable. But my plan is after the completion of unit number 1, I think it will be over within 1 or 2 sessions. Then from the second unit, we'll start our practicals, right? Actually, there will be a separate practical timetable slot, but right now only you have a theory slot. So we are only taking a theory part. But during the second, once we start the second unit, then we'll start practical parallelly, right? Santosh? Hello, my voice is audible?
યસ યસ સર, ઓકે
Hi, okay, okay. Yes, now I'm sharing my screen. And still approx 21 student join. Okay, just wait for just a few seconds. I am loading the attendance system. It will reload my Google Meet. Just okay. So now before I start our the session, right, I would like to revise our previous or last topic. Who will revise the things? Which topic we discussed in our last session before Diwali holidays? Who will revise?
We revised before the Diwali. We started the flowchart, sir,
Very good, very good. Flow charts.
and we learned three symbols: start and end symbol, input, output
Okay,
symbol, and generating
very good.
process.
Yes, good, good. Okay, okay. So, yes, we have finished the algorithm concept with example, and then we started the concept of flowcharts. Before I forget, just I will tell you that, uh, yeah, I think 1 or 2 session is required to complete the first unit, and once the first unit is over, in the next session, I will conduct one unit 1 test of 20 marks. It will be MCQ based question, MCQ based online test, right? So be ready, start the revision of the content, right? And those who are new students, you just communicate after this session, right? You just, then I will guide you how to revise, and I will also send the link of our previous session. Okay, now just 1 minute, I'm sharing the PPT. Just 1 minute. Okay, now who can tell me that what is algorithm and what is flowcharts? I want the definition. Just
Sir, can I take
yes, 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 sure. Yes, Uso, tell me.
Yes. Hello, everybody. My name is Fuso, and the definition of an algorithm, and in comparison to a flowchart, is that the algorithm is a textual format of describing a program, whereas the flowchart is a graphical way of describing a program.
You can say not say program, but program solution, or you
Thank
can
you,
say
sir.
problem solution, right? So we have a two different way to describe a problem solution. One is textual, step by steps. You can solve any particular problem step by step in a textual format. So one way of representing a problem solution is a textual. Another way of the problem solution described is the graphical. So you can also describe a problem solution using a graphical way, right? Okay. And we have also taken many example of algorithm, and then we started the concept of flowcharts, right? Now, today first we'll finish all the symbol of flowchart, then we'll move to the next part. Okay, now I'm sharing my screen. Okay, now screen is visible. I have shared. Screen is visible. PPT is
Yes, sir.
visible. Yes. Okay. So now say flow charts. Let me just revise the things and then we'll move to the next part. And I hope all of you are having a notebook of our classroom book, you can say, and that you have to use for the session, right? To write down the main point. Okay. So flowchart is a graphical representation of a problem solution. Our problem is to write a C program, and before writing a C program, right, how to write actual C program, that descriptions we can represent using flowchart. You can say it is something like a rough work, right? So any problem you can represent, any problem solution you can represent using textual format or using graphical format. Textual means it is an algorithm where we are writing a step-by-step instruction. Okay, you do this, do this, do this, do this. That's it. But it is in a text format. The same text instruction we can convert in a graphical way, right? So that is again represent the same problem solution, but the way of representation is different and using a graphical. Now see, whenever you are using a graphic or you can say symbolic representation, then you should know about the standard symbol of flowchart, because you cannot use any random symbol in a flowchart, but there are certain standard symbols are available. That symbol only you can use to draw a flowchart. So we start from here. The first symbol is, you can say, that is a capsule symbol. This is something like a capsule. In our medicine, there is a capsule, right? So this is and this is known as a terminator symbol, or you can say terminal symbol. So this capsule symbol generally used to represent starting of the flowcharts and ending of the flowcharts, right? So whenever you start any flowchart, you have to draw this terminal symbol like start, and at the end of every flowchart there will be a end. So end symbol, you can say. So that is again, and you have to also mention a keyword start and end. So I hope that all of you have draw this symbol in your notebook. First symbol, all of you have drawn. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
Yes, sir.
actually you have to remember these things. I will ask that, okay, which symbol is used for starting and ending of flowchart? Then your answer should be like the terminator symbol, or you can say capsule symbol, right? That is the thing. Okay, which is the second symbol that we discussed?
The input and output
Input
symbols.
output, that you can say IO symbol. This is known as the IO symbol or parallelogram. Parallelogram, the name of this symbol is parallelogram, but you can say it is a IO symbol, or you can say it is something like a cross rectangle, right? IO symbol. So whenever you want to represent any input statements, or input means suppose you are taking certain value from user, right? So that statement is generally represented using IO symbol. So input output, or suppose sometime if you want to display any message to user, right? So for taking input value, you can use this IO symbol, or if you want to display any message or you want to display any value as a output, in that case you can use the cross rectangle or IO symbols. How you can mention that? Suppose you want to take two value from user, right? Then you can mention like this: input x comma y. So input x comma y means this is the input statement, right? In our program, this is input statement. Third is the generic process. This is known as a process symbol. It is also known as a process symbol. Generic process. Generic means general. Any process. Process means what? Any arithmetic statement generally mentioned in a rectangle symbol. So rectangle symbol is known as a process symbol. This is known as a processing, generic processing symbol. I think we have also discussed this symbol, right? Before Diwali, we have discussed this symbol. But again, I am revised the thing.
That's where we end.
Yes. Whenever you want to mention any arithmetic operations, all right, so that arithmetic operation expression is generally represented using rectangle, right? For example, suppose x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. So this is initialization statement. This is also one kind of arithmetic statement. So that is represented in a rectangle. X plus y, this is an addition operation, addition expression. So that expression is also mentioned in a rectangle. So three symbols, I think before Diwali we have discussed. One is the start and end symbol. Second is the IO symbol, cross rectangle, which is used to take input and output. Then third one is the process symbol. Okay, good. Let's move to the fourth one. Even in our algorithm, we have discussed that whenever there are multiple processes in your program, and at a time you want to execute only one process based on certain condition. So the condition is generally mentioned in a diamond symbol. So diamond symbol is known as a conditional or decision symbol. This is known as a decision symbol, or you can say diamond. So decision symbol represent using diamond, and remember this symbol is having one input and two output branch, right? So this is something like that. Whenever you use this diamond symbol in a flow chart, so in that case it is having one input, right? Input flow, you can say. And when any condition is checked, at that time there are two options, either condition true or condition false. What you want to do if condition becomes true, then you mention over here. Whatever process you want to perform, if condition becomes false, that you mention at the other side. So there are two output branch, you can say, outer branch, and only one input branch. So this is the symbol which generally used for the decision point of view. It means whenever you want to represent any conditional statement in a flow chart, at that time you use the decision symbol, or you can say diamond symbol, and it is represented using diamond, and it is used depict a yes or no. You can mention, see, there are two outcome branch where you can mention if condition becomes true, then you mention yes also, or you can mention true also. If condition becomes false, then you can mention no also, or you can mention false also. Any keyword you can use. Then how you can use the condition inside that? So is, if you remember, then in algorithm we generally use if word, if in condition. But here do not use if, but instead of if you use the is. Is, then condition and question mark. If condition becomes true, then what you have to do? And if condition becomes false, then what you have to do? So in that way, you have to mention condition in a flow chart. So this is the fourth symbol, right? All of you just draw this, write down the name, decision symbol, decision symbol. All of you write down in your notebook, decision symbol. This is the fourth symbol. And decision symbol is used to check the condition. And how you can check the condition? All of you write down in that way. All of you draw this symbol. Instead of yes or no, you mention true and false. Here you mention true and here you mention false. Because only there are two possibilities in case of condition. Either condition true or condition false. There is no 50-50 concept in a condition. Right? In our real life, there is a, but in programming, the condition is either true or conditions or false, right? We will never check any such a condition which is having both the possibility, like a condition 50% true, condition 50% false. Not that kind of situation will never come in a programming, right? So you have to always think about what you want to do if condition becomes true and what you want to do if condition becomes false. You have to just think about only two sides. Clear, all of you? So have you drawn this in your notebook? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. So let's
Okay,
talk.
sir.
Yes, yes. So fourth symbol we have discussed. Then fifth symbol, again arrow symbol we'll use. And as per the name itself, arrow always indicate the flow of control, right? Flow of the control. It means the first, this process will execute, after that the next process will execute, then next. So arrow always indicate the flow of the control. So arrow depict the flow of control of the program, and they illustrate the exact sequence in which instructions are executed. So it always indicates the execution sequence. Okay, your execution start from here, after that it execute this statement, after that it execute this statement, this. So arrow always indicate the sequence of execution, right? So this is the fifth. All of you just write down in, the fifth symbol, arrow, and you just write down one arrow. No need, because there are major four arrow: up, down, left, right. That's it. And it always indicates the direction of the flow. Okay, your execution flow move from this to this part, right? That is indicated by the arrow. Then 6. Yes. Now only two symbols are remaining. One is the connector, label connectors, and another is the, yeah, this is the last one, but one more symbol is also that I will tell you at the later stage. Generally, we are not using that symbol, right? Connectors. What is the use of? All of you note down in your notebook. A label connectors. Connectors. Connectors means what? Generally,
Something that joins two things, two or more things.
very good, very good. So connector, we generally, if you see the like electricity circuit, or suppose a water pipeline, when there are a multiple flow and the flow are combined at one place, over there is a connector. So connector always, what the connector will do, it will combine the multiple flow in a single point, right? So that is known as a connector. So here, why it is label connectors? Here I have given one example. Say, suppose we are drawing a flow chart in your notebook, and sometimes what's happened, suppose your flow chart is too long, right? And you are not able to draw the entire flow chart in one column. So what you will do, few of the portion you will draw at near part of the flow chart. So here, see, suppose if you are drawing a large flow chart, then what you will do? It is not possible to draw in one part. One part means, suppose here what's happened. This is a symbol, this is a symbol. Now, after this process, you don't want to go in the next page. You don't want to go in the next page, but the remaining part you want to draw on the same page, but at the second part. It means the second. Suppose like this is a page, right? For example, this is my book. And if I drawing my flowchart over here, and suppose again flowchart is too long, but I don't want to go on the next page, but the remaining part I want to draw at the same page, right? So in that case, I want to join, I want to connect the same flow chart on the same page. Then what I will do here, I will put one connector. Connector means circle. Then label means I will mention one character. Character means alphabet, like A. And same circle I will mention over here and mention the same character. If I mention A over here, then the same A I will mention over here. Then what does it mean? It means this portion is continue from here. So it indicates the continuity on the same page. So circle is a symbol known as a connector, but the main thing is it connects, or connector represent by identifying a label. Label means character inside a circle are used in a complex or a multi-seed diagram. Complex diagram means suppose a large flow charts, right? And in one sentence you have to remember the things. Connector symbol is used to connect the multiple part of the flow chart on the same page. See, this is one part of the flow chart, this is another part of the flow chart, and how these two parts is connect with each other using connector. That is the simple definition. So connector is generally used to connect multiple part of the same flow charts on the same page, not a multiple page. Remember my words. On the same page you want to connect the multiple part. At that time you can use the circle. But now the question is, suppose this part you don't want to, the second part of the flow chart you don't want to draw on the same page, but you want to draw on the next page, right? So in that case, circle will not use. In that case, the another symbol is used, that is also known as a connector, right? But that is, you can say, the next page connector, and this is known as a same page connector. Same page means it will represent the connections of the various part on the same page, right? Another is the next page, that I will show you at the later stage, no need right now. So here we have discussed total 6 symbols over here. All 6 symbols we have to remember, right? Now I want the revision from you, right, one by one, right? Which symbol we discuss now? We will tell Jimmy, which is the first symbol in a flowchart. Jimmy?
Terminate symbol, sir.
Terminal symbol. And what is the use of that symbol?
To represent start or end of the flow
Very
chart.
good. So terminal symbol represent the starting of the flowcharts and ending of the flowchart. Very good. Yeah, Amit, which is the second symbol? Amit Kumar. Amit Kumar. Amit, my voice is audible.
Hello. Yes, sir.
Yes, Amit. Which is the second symbol we discussed?
Sir, input output symbol, sir.
Very good. What is the use of input output? Where we can use it?
Like, sir, putting input or output.
Yes, whenever we want to take the input of input from the users, or we want to you can say the display any output or a message on screen, so that statement we can mention in the IO symbol, right? Or you can say cross rectangle. Very good. Then Vedanshi Patel, my voice is audible to you? Vedanshi?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, which is the third symbol?
Generic processing.
Very good. Generic. What is the use of that? Where we can use that generic process? Generic process where we can use? Generic process, the symbol is rectangle, right? Symbol is rectangle. Which things we can mention in that rectangle? Vedansi. Angela? Angela?
Yes, sir.
Hi.
Yes, sir.
What is which statement we can mention in a generic process symbol?
The processing of the problem.
Yeah, but what type of any arithmetic operations statement, right? Any arithmetic operation
Yes,
statement we can mention in a rectangle symbol. Okay, very good. Then yes, Yogi, Dungrani, Yogi, which is the fourth symbol? Yogi, fourth symbol is a
Decision
yes,
symbol, sir.
decision symbol. When we can use decision symbol?
In some conditions, sir.
Yes, whenever we want to check any conditions and we have a two different process. Whenever we want to execute one process, if condition becomes true and if condition becomes false, then we want to execute another operations, right? Then we can use the diamond symbol. So decision symbol, that is, you can say diamond symbol. Okay, good. And yes, which is the fifth one? Preet. Preet, my voice is audible. Okay, so I think there is a issue. Okay, Brindan, after decision symbol, which symbol we discuss? Fourth symbol. My voice is audible. I'm not getting response from you.
Sir, you are audible, sir.
Okay, network issue. Okay, not an issue. Then who will tell about the next one is Wuso. Can you just elaborate? Next is, I think, arrow. That I will elaborate. Okay, arrow. Which thing is represented by arrow? Execution.
The arrow. You mean the arrow, sir?
Yes. What is the use of
The
arrow?
arrow. It indicates the flow, the direction of the flow.
Yes, direction of the flow. Very good. And okay, you also continue the next last Wuso. The next symbol is after arrow.
We've got the labeled connector, which is a symbol of a
circle.
Yes, it is used to join or to symbolize continuation of a flowchart.
Very good. But one point you have to add, it join the various part of the flow charts on the same page, not on the different page. Clear this?
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So okay, now let me discuss the example of flow charts, then you can easily understand, right? Okay. Yeah. Now say, this is very simple flow charts. I think you have already written one flow chart to calculate sum of two number, right? All of you are having the algorithm, how to calculate the sum of two numbers?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, yes. So see now, how we can convert that algorithm into the flow charts. So let's I just now I'm sharing my entire screen and we'll discuss. Just 1 minute, I'm sharing my entire screen. Now we just move here. Yeah. Okay, my screen is visible, everyone. Screen is visible, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now see, actually I will share this file. You have to prepare all this C program. Even in a practical, we'll discuss all this program, right? But here I want to just show you that, see, if our program definition is write a C program to calculate sum of two numbers, right? So sum of two numbers, that program we have to write in C language, using C language. But before writing a C program, we will first write an algorithm which will give us a description how we can calculate sum of two numbers, and the same solution will represent using flowcharts, and after that we will write the actual C program. So here say first algorithm how we can write to calculate sum of two numbers. So first we have to think about how many variable we required. How many variable we required in this case? Yeah,
3.
actual 3. 2 variables will take as an input and 1 variable we will calculate a sum, right? So how we can write algorithm? Step number 1, start. So in algorithm we mention in a textual format. So see here, step number 1, start. Then step number 2, declare variable. Then here I have declared 2 variable x, y for input purpose because we want to calculate sum of two numbers. And third variable which will store the answer. And here instead of equal to we will mention left arrow, right? That is the, you can say, the syntax of algorithm. Okay, so second step we have declared the required variables, right? Third steps, what we will do, we will say that, yeah, input x and y. So first we will ask the user, right? You enter two numbers, right? So input two numbers. So first number will be stored into x, second number into y. After that we will calculate sum and it will store into z. And finally we will print the z and stop. So this is the algorithm. Now you have to simply think about that, how we can convert this algorithm in a flowchart. So say first in algorithm start, then how we can represent start in a flowchart? How we can represent start? Which symbol?
Isn't the capsule, the terminator?
Yes, terminator symbol is used for start. So capsule symbol, start, okay. Then next steps in algorithm, declare a variable. But in flowchart, do not use declare words. Only you declare the variable. So second, here do not use arrow symbol, but you use the equal to symbol. This is the change. This is the difference. So here 3 variables are declared with the initial value 0, which is the next steps in algorithm, input xy. Now see here word input. So here x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, z is equal to, all are the arithmetic statement. All are arithmetic. So arithmetic statement is represented in which symbol? It represents in which symbol? Rectangle. Very good. And yes, after that input, we are taking an input from user. So input and output statement, which symbol is used for input output?
The parallelogram.
Parallelogram, or you can say cross rectangle, right? Cross rectangle. So that you can say IO symbol. So here we can mention input x comma y. See, only the representation is different. Okay, after taking 2 value from user, x plus y, and assign the value to z. So here, yeah, see again, this is a arithmetic. Then which symbol is used? Rectangle, right? After that, z we want to print. So print is the output statement. Here you can mention print or output, any keyword you can use. So print, and we want to print the z. So z, and see, this is input statement, this is output statement, because we want to display something to users. So input and output both are represented in a cross rectangle or in an IO symbol. And here our algorithm is over. Then stop will be there, and stop is represented in which symbol? Terminator symbol. I think clear, all of you, how to convert all algorithm into flowcharts? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Right? And once you do this, then say it is easy to write a C program. See, this is the exact C program that I will tell you during the once I start the practical, then what is the meaning of printf, scanf, how to write this, right? But if you know this algorithm and flowchart, then it is easy to write this C program, because actually we are converting this flowchart into the C syntax. All these statements are written in a C language statement, right? So this is the C language. In C language, we have to mention data type, what is data type, why we want to mention in that way, everything I will explain later stage. So this is a complete C program. See, declaration of variable, then take the number from user X and Y, then calculate sum, then print the answer on screen, right? So this is the C program. Actually, we have to write the C program in that way. But before writing this, right, this is the rough work, you can say. This is the problem solutions. Okay, nice. Now, let me take the another example. For that, I have to move back and let me discuss few of the example of our, yes, all are the example of algorithms. Yes, from here we have to, this we have discussed. Okay, now, yeah, say write a now all of you just note down in your notebook, draw a flow chart. Write down the question, everyone. Draw a flow chart of calculating or displaying square of a number. Actually, this definition we already written in case of algorithm, right? Here, write an algorithm which display square. Here cube, but we display square. Yeah. Now, who will tell me that how we can draw this flow charts? The algorithm we already written over here, right? Definition. All of you clear about this definition? Hello. Definition is clear. What we have to
Yes,
do,
sir.
right? Draw a flow chart. Algorithm we have already written. So displaying a square of a number. Square of a number. So in that, in this definition, how many variables we have to take as an input? How many value we have to take from user?
2. 1.
One value we have to take from user, but total variable we require 2, because one for input, another for answer, or you can say square. So how we can write algorithm? Start, then declare variable x is equal to 0, s is equal to 0, right? So x we will take a input. So first we'll display one message to user, a print. Which message we want to display to user? Enter value of x, right? So first we'll give one message to user, okay, enter value of x. Okay, after reading this message, what user will do? User will enter any value, and that value is stored into x. So for that we will write input x. So here we'll take one value as an input, like x. Okay, then which things we want to do in this program? We want to calculate the square. Then how we can calculate the square of input number? If we multiply 2 times, then it will calculate square, and that square will be stored to s variable. Friends, as I told you that variable name you can take any. Here I am taking x or s. You can take a, b, c, d, whatever you want, p, q, r, right? And print s. After that I want to display the answer square and stop. I am giving a 2-minute time to all of you. You draw a flowchart in your notebook. You draw a flowchart in your notebook. After that I will ask anybody to on your video and show me your flowcharts. Okay, all of you draw the flowchart in your notebook. I'm giving 2 to 3 minute time because again it is very easy, right? Here you have to think about, okay, let's just 1 minute. One example I am doing over here, then remaining you will do. Okay, who will tell me start which symbol I have to use first? Which symbol I
Terminal,
have to
sir.
use?
Terminal.
Terminal symbol. See, so here there is a terminal symbol. So first I will use terminal symbol. You have to, this is very capsule kind of, and you mention start over here. Yes, start. Good. Okay, after that what I have to do? I have to declare two variable x and s. So to declare two variable, which symbol I have to use? Now tell me which symbol I have to use.
General process.
Huh? Yes, rectangle. You just say that rectangle symbol. Yeah. Then I will write like this: x is equal to 0, s is equal to 0. Here do not need to mention declare. Even you mention declare word over here, then there is no issue, right? Okay. Then which is the next steps? Print enter value of x. Then now tell me which symbol I have to use for this statement. This is print. Print means what?
Input, sir.
No. Print
It
means
means
output.
output.
It display a message,
Output.
right? Output. Print
Yes,
means
sir.
it display a message. Then which symbol I have to use?
Parallelogram.
Yes, parallelogram. This cross symbol, you can say cross rectangle. Yes, or you can say IO symbol, right? So this is one symbol, and in that I will add and paste this. Yeah. Okay, just 1 minute. Yes. So yes, print x. Okay. After this statement, then we want to store the value in x. So this is input statement. Which symbol again we can use for this statement?
Parallelogram.
Yeah, parallelogram. Again the same symbol. You can say IO or cross rectangle. Yes, we can paste this. Yeah, but how? See, do not leave any symbol individually. Every symbol must connect with each other. Then and then it will indicate the sequence of execution. Then I have to use the which symbol? Arrow. So arrow will connect all the symbol one by one. Right? You can draw like this. Yes. Yes. So now onwards, whenever I say any definition, you have to draw both the things, algorithms and flowchart. Okay. After taking input of one value, which is our next statement? Which is our next statement? Calculate the square. And calculate the square means this is what type of expression?
The generic, the rectangle.
Yeah, generic process. Then, or you can say arithmetic operation. Then arithmetic operation is used, represent with the which symbol? And here we do not. Just a minute. Equal to, yes. So see here, input, then whenever any calculation statement is there, it always represent in a rectangle. Remember this thing. Okay. After calculations, we want to print the value of s. Print the value of s means output, right? Then output means which symbol we can use?
Parallelogram.
Parallelogram. Very good. All right, parallelogram, or you can say cross rectangle, right? Yes. So here we have to again add this and paste this. Okay. And the last is, now say the last statement is a stop, right? Then stop, for stop we can use the terminator symbol, right? Oh, sorry. Yeah. Can you leave over here? Yes. And you mention start and, right? And okay. Then you connect all the symbol using arrow. right? You can connect one by one in that way. All of you draw with me in your notebook. All of you draw the flowcharts in your notebook. Yes. Okay. Today actually I want to conduct one test also, quiz, right? Our regular quiz. But let me take one or two examples. So this is a complete flow chart of which definition? Which definition? Flow chart which display the square of a number.
Of a number.
Okay. Now if I ask you that, if I want to draw a flow chart of displaying a cube of a number, where is the change I have to do? Cube means
S,
gun.
yes, sir. S equals x times x times x, sir.
Yes, here how we can calculate cube? Gun kઈ રીતે calculate થાય in Gujarati? We can say multiply by 3 times. So see, now this flowchart becomes of display a cube of a input number. So I hope all of you understood this. Any questions, any doubts,
Yes,
friends,
sir.
in that? All of you have drawn in your notebook?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Now let's see. Any students is drawing right now? Any students? Have you drawn in your notebook, everyone? Everyone, please mention in a chat. So it is also a part of your attendance. Everyone, you mention yes, yes. Have you drawn this flow charts? So it becomes a part of your attendance, everyone. Okay, good. Right. Now let's we move to the next. Okay. After this, which definition we have taken? Let me go and move to the another definitions. I think after that, yes. Here we can say cube, then multiply by 3. Okay. Yes. Now, see, this is a definition. Write algorithm which perform all arithmetic operation on given two numbers. Right? So here I have mentioned only algorithm. Now I will add write algorithm and flowchart. Right? So see, we have already discussed this algorithm. So all of you are aware about that. First, what you have to analyze? The definition, right? Algorithm which perform all arithmetic operation. Which are the arithmetic operation? Plus, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and modulus. On given two numbers. On given two numbers. It means how many value we have to give as an input in this program? How many value we have to give as an input?
Two.
Two
Two,
value,
sir.
right? So let we consider that x and y, two are the variable that will give as an input. And once we give as an input, then based on that value, we have to perform all these 5 operations, all these 4 operations, right? So I think all of you are having this algorithm in your notebook.
Sir, 4 or 5, sir. What about modulus?
Yeah, modulus also you can add. Yes, modulus also you can add because 5 are the arithmetic operations, right? So modulus you can add over here. Okay. Then see here. How many variables we require? So 2 variable for input and one variable for answer of each, right? So based on that, how many variables declare? I think all of you are having this algorithm in your notebook. Have you
Yes.
written this algorithm in your notebook?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, good, right? Then say first start, then declare variables. First x and y, two variable we have taken for input. Then some variable we have taken which will store the addition answer, right? Whatever addition answer of these two, it will be assigned to some variable. whatever subtraction minus operation will be there, that answer will be stored into sub, then multiplication variable store the multiplication value, then division, then modulus. I hope all of you understood this. So how many variable we have declared? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right now we have declared 7, but the same program we can do using 3 variable also. No need to declare all 7 variables, right? How to do this, that we'll discuss later, but right now see what we have to do first. Next steps is print. We will give one message to user. Which message we will give? Enter value of first number, and whatever value is entered, the first number is assigned to which variable? X. So input X. Similarly, we will ask the another value from user, that is, you can say print enter value of second number. This message is only for user, so which will display on screen. Based on that, user will enter the data, and whatever second value is entered by the user, it will store into Y variable, and that we can mention as a input Y. After that, what we will do, we will mention all the arithmetic operation. X plus Y assigned to some variable, X minus Y assigned to sub, X multiplied by Y, multiplication, division, this. And we know that all the answer is stored into sum, sub, multiplication, division, modulus. So final steps is print all the output on the screen and stop, right? Okay. Now, how we can draw the flowchart of all this? Who will tell me how to draw the flowcharts? Now I'm drawing the flowchart over here. See, I also explained this, the same algorithm. If I don't want to declare all these variables, then instead of that, I have declared only one variable answer. That also I think you have written in your notebook. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Right?
sir.
See, here what we have done, here first we have performed each and every operation one by one and store the answer in particular variables. And at last we display all the answer in one statement. This is one method of the program. The same algorithm we can write in that way. See, but here I have declared only 2 variables for input and answer for general third variable, right? Then we'll ask 2 number from user. Now see, what is the difference over here? First I will calculate the addition, and whatever value is assigned into answer, after that I will directly print on the screen. So perform the operation, display on screen. Perform the operation, display on screen, right? So what happened? In this statement, answer is having addition value. Then it will print on screen. After that, in this statement, answer is overwrite. Overwrite means what? It will overwrite with the minus value, right? And now the answer is having a latest value, which is having a subtraction. Then it will print on the screen. Once answer is print, then again answer is overwrite over here with the multiplication value. Then again we'll print over here. Then again it is division, and then we print over here. So see here, perform a operation, print on screen. Perform a operation, print on screen. So this is also, you can say, the correct algorithm, right? And here see, at last we are not printing all the answer at one statement, but one by one we are calculating operation, display the answer, calculating operation, display the answer. So this is also one of the way to write the algorithms, right? So it is up to you which operations, how you want to display output. One by one output you want to display, then you can go by in that way. Or first you perform all operations, and at the end of all operation you display all the answer. That it is, the choice is up to you. So let's first, I'm giving the demo of the flowchart of this algorithm, right? and you have to try the flowchart of this algorithm at your home, right? This is a homework. But okay, now who will tell me how we can draw the flowchart of this? Flowchart of this, how we can draw this? The first is,
Start.
yes, first is start, right? Okay. Okay, first is start. Start means terminal symbol, terminator symbol. Yes, this is a terminator symbol. Those who are having a laptop or a desktop, right, you can draw the flow charts in a word, right? Start. Yes. And next is how many variables we have declared over here. So variable declaration, which symbol is used? Variable declaration, which symbol is used?
Rectangle, sir.
Rectangles. Yes, very good. Right. So x is equal to 0. Even here you can mention y is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, then sum is equal to 0, then subtraction is equal to 0, then multiplication is equal to 0, then division is equal to 0, then modulus is equal to 0, right? So all that you can mention in that way. Okay. Now, what is the next steps? What is the next steps? We have to display one message. Enter the first value. Yeah. Now tell me which symbol is used over here.
Parallelogram.
Parallelogram. Yes. So next is the parallelogram, and you mention add. Yes. Print. Yes. And whatever value you can enter, again it will store in which variable? Which is the next statement? First value is assigned in which variable? X. Then we can
X.
write input X, right? Okay, input X. Okay. Similarly, you can draw for the second value also. 1. Now see, instead of individual statement, here I have mentioned print enter value of first number, second. You can mention like this, enter two numbers, and you can write like this, X and Y. That is also fine. Then no need to this statement, right? So you can do this. Right now in flowchart, I am doing like this, enter two numbers, right? And I can mention that input X comma Y. So the meaning is same, right? We do not require, even you can combine multiple inputs in a one symbol also. Now tell me what is the next steps? What we have to do? What we have to do? See, sum is equal to X plus Y, X minus Y, X multiply Y. You can say all are the arithmetic operation. All are the arithmetic operations.
Yes, sir.
And arithmetic operations
Yes,
are
sir.
represented in which symbol?
Rectangle.
Rectangle. Very good. Right. So here we will mention, yes, rectangle. Okay. Right. Now see, now there are two options. One is I can mention like this also. Suppose individual operation you can write in one symbol, right? The one symbol for addition. Another, the second symbol you can mention like subtraction, right? That is for minus. And third symbol, just for 1 minute, 1 or 2 minutes. I know that the time is almost over, right? But I want to finish this task. See, so one, you can do all our arithmetic operation. So individual operation also you can mention, or instead of individual box, what you can do, you can write all the arithmetic operation, right, in one box also, like this. Sub is equal to X minus Y. Multiplication is equal to X multiply Y, like this. I hope all of you understood this, what I want to say.
Yes, sir.
All of you clear about this?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And finally, so all arithmetic operation you mention in one box, and finally we want to print this. And for print, which symbol I have to use? And then if you mention all operation in one symbol, then no need to mention the separate symbol, right? Then yes, you can directly, yes, you can draw this and you mention, yeah, paste this. So print the output finally. Yes, and finally you can stop and you connect with the arrow symbol, right? All the connect you with the arrow. So now I think, I hope that all of you understood this, how to draw this flow charts. And yeah, any questions, any